still gonna send it.
How lucky am I? How lucky am I? How lucky am I?
All right, wow, what a great intro song once again. That is Lucky by Gustavo. And today's guest, pretty excited. You guys know who it is. It's Tanner Hughes.
Oh, yeah, we're back.
Dude, so you were the first dude on the podcast, and let's try to look back. Let's try to think back. Where was you in life, Tanner? Where were we at, bro? Where were we at?
That's
Paint a picture for the
right when I just had the kid. Or
Right?
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had her.
She's in the
about
studio right now.
Yeah, she is. She's chilling right over there. If she gets ornery, she'll be on screen for sure.
So what is see, now I can ask you, like, how old's your baby, right?
Right.
When I ask you how old's your baby, that's how old the podcast is too. Like, that's how I'll just know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Right. 6 months.
6 months.
6 months.
Yo, that means we've been doing this for 6 months, Tanner.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you've had a lot of podcasts. You've done a lot.
Nuts, dude. It's I feel like for a while there I got caught up a little bit. You ever feel that feeling when you get caught up on work,
Oh, yeah.
and then like
Oh,
a week
yeah.
later you're a
All the
month
time.
behind?
Yep.
How does it work like that? Why does it take like 2 days for me to get like a month behind?
I don't know, man, but it's crazy because it's like it sucks to start a project, but when you start it, you're like in it. You're focused, you get it done, and it goes a lot quicker than you even anticipated it to usually.
But sometimes it's like writing a paper in high school. It
Right.
takes forever to get started. Yo,
But you do it the last day, turn
can I
it
be
in.
honest with you? I'm being real vulnerable. Like, now, look how fucked up my hair is.
Hey, man.
Like, I paid $35 for this haircut, and this is the first time I've gone without a hat in a month. It's still fucked up from a month ago. Like,
Why didn't you cut it again?
I'm too scared.
I mean-
You know, it's like, how about this, Tanner? Let's say this, okay? Let's say you go, right? You go to, look at how fucked up this is. I look like, what's that South African rap group with Ninja and that girl? I look like the girl from, I don't know. It's like a South African rap group. They're like two pale-ass white people.
I don't know. But they got a haircut like that?
Yeah, I look like the girl. I'll show you after this. I look like the girl. Someone's gonna.
Who cut it? You will just keep that. We won't have to.
Tiggs. I'll call his ass out. Tiggs fucked up my hair.
Tiggs.
And like, here's the thing: if you're gonna put your name on your business and go put hair design on that shit, like, don't be fucking with everyone's. Like, I'm not even the first person who fucked up. Like, word on the street is, I've like ever since I started telling people about. Look how fucked up this is. Ever since I've been telling people about how fucked up my haircut is, everyone knows exactly who it is. Like, without even me saying it.
Oh, shit.
And they're like, yeah, he fucked up my hair.
That's not good.
No.
That's not good.
Like,
I've got a haircut from, it wasn't bad, but definitely wasn't worth the 35, 40
I'm going to
bucks
tell you
for
what, he
that
can't do Asian people. Look at this, Tanner. Switch to me real quick. Look at this. This is the worst haircut I got in my life. So, in the last 6 months, what's the worst service you've had, bro?
The worst service I've had.
Does anything stand out like my fucking haircut?
Man, 6 months, I haven't had many services with a kid. I haven't done anything. I don't leave. I can't think of having bad service.
You're like, Sam, I don't...
But some of the worst service I ever. I was at Nanny's. I don't go to Nanny's anymore.
I don't even know what that is.
Shenanigans.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I was over there, and the waiter comes and reaches over a tray over my table, like didn't walk around, over my table, knocks my water onto my lap. Yeah, I was with my girlfriend's parents, and the kid just like stared at me for a second and then walked away. Didn't apologize, nothing.
What did the kid look like?
Scared at that moment because I was pissed off. So I haven't been back to Nanny's.
Oh,
Nothing against Nanny's, but
nothing against nannies, but
I paid full price for my meal. I had a wet lap. Like,
You got
take care of the
you
customer,
guys
man.
spill time, bro.
It's the principle. It's the principle. It was only water, so it wasn't that bad, but it still pissed me off.
Man, see, like, at least with that, like, you're heated, right? You're pretty heated for like a minute, right?
Yeah. Oh.
But then like within 5 minutes, you can shake it off.
Yeah,
it's whatever. It's
I wore
fine.
it off.
I'm stuck with this shit for months. Months. And did you pay $35 for that water, Ted?
No.
I paid
no.
$35 to be fucked up for months.
But I had a wet lap while eating a burger. But yeah, you got a fucked up haircut. See, my hair just does its own thing. I go get it fresh and then we just let it.
Dude, bro, like look at this. All right, I'm gonna explain. I've been wanting to talk about this fucking haircut. Everyone's like, Sam, why you been wearing so many hats? Look at this, okay? Look, I went in there and I was like, yo, cut my hair so I can pull it back, right? So I can pull it back, do the
Asian thing.
The Asian guy hair thing, right? When I pull it back, it's too wide. He cut it too wide, so parts are going over here. Parts are going over here. And then he cut the line in, like, yo.
Yeah.
He was mad confident. He's like, yo, I'm going to cut this line in. Cut it in so that even if I went to get it fixed, there would be a weird-ass cat scratch all the way down the side, of both sides.
He was confident about it.
He was so confident. And
Man,
then,
you need a hairstylist.
You know how I knew he fucked up? At the end, he was like, just like pulling my hair. He's like, yo, bro, your hair doesn't want to go this way. I'm like, because you cut it wrong. It was so bad, Tanner.
Stick to buzz cuts, bro. Like,
bro,
anything longer than a half
I almost
inch.
cut off the whole thing. Like, I was going to go bald. When's the last time you've been bald, Tanner?
Basic training, 2011, 2012. Yeah. That was the last time I was bald. I look good bald.
Do you? Is
Yeah,
your head round?
I could pull it off.
I got a pretty round head.
I mean, I like having the hair. I like to play with my hair. You'll see this a lot.
Tanner, I'm just so upset with this haircut. I can't even explain it.
Well,
Like,
I mean, I could fix it for you.
like I've had to like cancel meetings, change podcasts, and like I'm just like, yo, I'm done going outside. First of all, you know what I mean? Like,
Nah, you still look good, man.
you think so?
I mean,
like,
you just gotta push it over a little
I've
bit.
lost my confidence, man.
Well,
Has that ever happened to you?
I would.
Yourself in a spot where you
Well,
lost your confidence.
As long as you learn from the mistake and go get your hair cut by someone else next time, you shouldn't have a problem.
Bro, okay, I gotta.
But that's the thing. But you gotta find someone that can cut it over and over again.
I've been looking for years, and I'm gonna be.
Go to Paige Small at 605 Styling. She just gave me the dopest fade I've ever had. It's pretty long now.
Is it 35 though? Is it gonna be?
Oh, I paid a good amount of money, but it was a really good haircut, really good service.
I'm not even mad about the price.
Right.
That's a good price. Like,
Right.
I mean,
she shampoos the hair and everything. Like,
yo, takes
warm towel,
running water. But like he didn't even like every time I've had my hair washed, like or cut, they at least wash it so at least it can be straight.
right. No, yeah, I'm not paying $40 for you to cut my hair and then let me leave.
There was a dude I used to go to Geek Boy. Is he still around?
I'm not sure.
Cause he was so booked all
Yeah.
the time, and that made me happy how booked he was. But
Right. Yeah, I hate waiting around for a haircut though. It's kind of like a spontaneous thing for me because I don't care if I look dusty as hell.
yeah, well, dude, that's the thing is like if I was like organized, I would just schedule them shit.
Right. I hate scheduling it like that. I hate doing it.
I don't know. I just don't like.
I wish I had my own personal barber that would
wish
just
I
like
could-
come to my house.
They need to make a thing that's like a bowling ball that you just put on your head and it just cuts your hair and you
The way you want it.
yeah.
Like you go in, you program it.
No small talk.
Yeah.
Like no barber messing. Like no sitting there waiting.
Right.
That's the worst.
Hopefully it doesn't malfunction.
What do you hate more? Okay. Because this is.
Oh, we're playing this game.
This always happens. When
This
you
is a
do-
good game.
And I don't think a lot of my white folks, maybe they can relate, but this is more like a black barbershop thing. What do you hate more? Is the option A, scheduling it out, and then showing, but like it's way ahead of time,
I know where this is going.
or doing the thing where you just show up and then you sit in there, and then there's always some motherfucker like, hey yo, cuz, I gotta go to this funeral. Can I jump in line? Like it's always,
Yes.
or like someone.
Oh man.
Or someone would just try to like edge in.
That's like the barbershop I went to back in the day. Like Saturdays were walk-ins, and we'd go on Saturday because you have school all week, you know. And we live in Lenox, so we come out Saturday, and if you weren't there early enough, you sat in that place for like 2-3 hours, bro. And I ain't got time to do that shit. Especially now. Like, I'm going all over the place. I have to find a babysitter just to go get my hair cut. Probably wouldn't need to because she just behaves.
mean, like, if you're okay with getting your hair completely fucked up, you can just go to Tiggs and put the baby there, too. Like, but...
I would have walked out with my money still in my pocket. I've been like,
Dude.
bruh. Like,
I would have.
but, I mean, you paid your
was-
dues.
Yeah, I was just like... You know, sometimes
You need to go with that bowl cut again, though. That was fresh.
Bro, I know.
Who
This
cut
was a
that?
mistake.
Who cut that bowl cut?
Yo, like, I went to a hair design, like, an actual lady at a salon, and I was like, yo, I need a bowl cut. And she's like, yo, I can do this. I
Yep.
did this in school.
You need to go back to that girl.
Maybe, all right. Maybe someone should have told me, Sam, you don't have black people hair. Maybe you shouldn't go to a black people barber, Sam, because they just fuck it up.
But that hair just grows right back anyways.
Yeah, dude, I got that Asian hair.
Yeah. That's
It
just-
was, yeah, so, your baby, what kind of hair does your baby got? Because right now from here, it's looking nice and silky smooth.
Oh, it's getting thicker. I don't know what it's going to be like, though. I don't know if it's going to be curly.
Dude, she's got like that perfect complexion with the light eyes,
Bro, her
the
skin.
brown skin. Yo,
I don't get
she's
it.
gonna be a model. Y'all
Yeah.
lucky. Like you just, I just put her in pageants now and just
Right,
get ready, bro.
I'm surprised commercials haven't been hitting her up, but
She looks like a Gerber baby,
yeah, cuter.
a little bit cuter.
Cuter.
Dude, let's talk about tanners. Like.
Let's talk about it. What do we
Dude,
need to know?
So tell me, for like people who don't know, cause like I feel really lucky. You know, I feel like in a position where it's like a lot of my homies are like they're like stepping up in like whatever part of life they're in,
Right.
and like for some ever reason I get to either like be a part of it or help or at least watch from the sideline.
Right.
And but like the cool thing about that is like I've been known about I get to know about like people's like moves or like come ups or like about to be come ups, and like last time we talked you're on something big. You're sitting on something big, and
sitting on something big.
and you were like, Sam, we got to make sure this goes smooth.
Right.
Like this is like that next step stuff. So can you talk about it now?
Oh man. All right. Yeah. So basically, I took over the social media marketing side for Snap Fitness. One of my buddies bought the gym. I'm also going to be helping out the personal trainers, helping them gain clients, and hopefully.
Kinda like their own like personal branding.
Yep, I'm gonna help them with personal branding and really try to bring a gym to Sioux Falls that no one's really seen before. And it's not gonna be 10 gyms, you know. It's just gonna be 2 central locations that you can go with some of the dopest equipment. That's gonna take some time because obviously shit costs money, but we're gonna change the whole outlook of the gym. We're gonna have equipment that other gyms don't have in Sioux Falls.
And that high tech shit.
Oh yeah, we want like the coolest, dopest hammer strength equipment. But we're gonna have a lot of personal trainers, so there's gonna be a lot of help inside of there. They're young trainers. I brought on 4 or 5 young trainers. We're hoping to have about 10 or so, and really just want to see fitness in Sioux Falls change as a whole, and have a place where people can go and they love coming. They're not just going to the gym just to be at the gym. They're going to the gym because they actually love it. And yeah, so that's my job, is pretty much change the whole culture of Snap Fitness here in Sioux Falls and just keep moving forward. It's been fucking dope though. I'm excited.
That's so cool because like I couldn't think of a better person to do something like that for a brand like that. You know what I mean? And, like,
Right.
I feel like they're really smart tapping into you because like to me when I think about training, health, and fitness in Sioux Falls, I think of you.
Which is dope.
Because, like, you're the only one that like, from the get-go, like, the first day we met, like, years ago now.
Right. Britt brought it.
Yeah, through Britt. And
Yeah.
we were, like, by the Habitat store, basically.
Right.
And she was, I remember from the first time we met, you knew you were, like, focused on the right things.
Right.
Like, because, like, most people in your position are like, yo, I just love lifting weights. I just love doing this. Like, this is what I love. But you're like, yo, like, it's about growth. It's like, you were always thinking, like,
Right.
forward thinking
Progression.
about, like, how do we approach this, like, in a way that's, like, growth focused.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and it's been cool because, like, I knew from then that we would click and we'd be, like, You know, sometimes you just like get the vibe right.
Right, and like that's my thing. That's why I kind of got into learning how to use a camera and learning how to do that stuff because like working with artists is one thing. Like you guys are always all over the place and you guys get your shit done, but it's like you guys are on your own time. So like it's always hard for me to get shit done from a bunch of different people when they got their own projects because they get backed up. Like you guys stack on a bunch of work. So I was like, well, I got to do this myself.
Now that you're in the weeds, you know what it's like. You know,
right.
You know when the work comes and you take it, no matter what. Like you stack it up.
Right.
You know
it's crazy, and
like,
it shit gets scattered, and like that's how your brain has to be. It's like if you did it any other way, you wouldn't get as good of a outcome. Like you wouldn't get the same results.
So like let's say there's people who see you now, and people are like, damn, Tanner's now like doing like the whole marketing brand, content making for like a pretty big brand,
right?
Like, if you could break it down like step by step, like what do you think the steps like you took are like as simple as possible, like
to doing the marketing
from being someone who was just watching it and like and like depending on people to give you stuff to like going, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Right. Basically, it just started with my cell phone. I was like, I got to put out information. And then getting shit done with you guys, like, you guys brought me through the process of making videos, showing myself in videos, like that one video that me and you did when I'm just yelling at the camera.
Dude, I want to talk about that process.
Right.
That was my favorite process.
Yeah, that was awesome. And, like, just seeing you guys do that, seeing Richie take photos, and, like, all over the years when I was at my other spot training, and, like, seeing all that is why I can do what I can do now, because I seen the process. I seen you guys, how you guys were doing it, and I kind of just took some of that, kept it, and then I made it my own. And then obviously second step, buying the camera and just doing it over and over again, messing up.
I tell
practicing.
I tell people this camera shit is kind of like herpes.
Yeah.
Because you'll watch some of your friends with herpes, and you'll be like, yeah, that's kind of cool. It's whatever.
Right. And then you're doing it.
Next thing you know, you got the itch.
Right.
You're doing it.
Right.
You're giving other people's herpes.
Man, and I've invested a lot into it, like, especially this last couple of months.
Do you think that's been, like, the biggest surprise out of this whole, like journey for you is, like, because I remember when we first met, you were just like, I have no idea what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now you're doing it.
Right. Now I'm doing it. And I'm just,
from beginning to end.
Right. And I've always been interested in it. I've always, like I used to take my game film and break it down and make a highlight film, put music behind it. It was never professional or anything, or didn't really take the time. And I was using the old, remember the Windows 10 movie maker? Yeah, I used to edit videos on that thing.
Who makes stuff with that? Because the titles all look the same.
Right.
Same with like iMovie.
iMovie.
Titles are always the same.
Yep.
Dude.
That's how I learned how. That's when I started though, and then I just got away from it. And then working with you guys or someone that knows what they're doing and seeing it, it's like, damn, you can make some really dope shit. And like, it wasn't so much of me wanting to be a photographer or content maker. That's not like my whole approach on it. Like, I'm not trying to be the wedding photographer.
It was like a necessity.
Like, it was a necessity. That's how I was gonna help build my business. And one, I don't have the money to be paying someone to do videos over and over again because it's expensive, because it takes a long time, and people need to realize, like, people creating this content, even if it's a 15-second video, it could take them 3-4 hours.
Yeah, but now you know, like, when people hit you up for stuff, you're like, yo, now you know where the price comes from.
Right, like pictures, like the click. Like, people don't realize all that work goes into it. And another thing people don't realize is that, like, these people put in all that work for the last 5-10 years of their life to get to where they're at. So even if it is faster, you're still paying for that process.
Like, you pay, like, the faster someone is, the better the turnaround, the quicker the process is. You pay way more because that takes like,
right. You want that process to go fast. You don't, like, it's not an hourly thing. Like, yes, you might charge by hourly, like, figure out time, but you're also like,
but the hourly rate's gonna be insane compared to what people assume an hourly rate should be.
Right.
Right. Like, it's not a direct thing. Like, let's say, like, working a call center. Like, you work for 4 hours.
Yep.
If you hit your base numbers, like, you get like $16 an hour.
So it's like people ask for that price, and it's like,
And it's like, yeah.
what do you want? Like,
yeah,
what do you need? How many
people
cuts?
ask-
Like,
yeah, when people ask for pricing, it's like, what's the pricing? It's
what's the lighting like? I gotta go through and color grade all that shit.
I'm
And
like, what is? It's so many variables. It's not like this is what a block of wood costs. You know?
right.
It's, but man, I don't know. That's so cool that like I hope more people become more like you, Tanner, where it's like that like I feel like it's like evolution where it's like you become like you're a content consumer, and then you need the content to promote your own business, and then you're like, I'm just gonna be a content producer.
Right.
So how long were you doing your own shit before Snap hit you up? Like,
Honestly, the last place I was at, I basically did like all of it. I ran the social media. I gave all the pictures and all that stuff. So, and then I just figured I can do this on my own. I don't need help. So then I moved to Primal. So I've been at Primal for almost a year now, 11 months. Yeah. So at Primal is when I really started just focusing on my brand, Hustle with Husman, and it's been going well. It's been going really well. So.
all right, so the next question is, when are you gonna hook me up with the Hustle with Husman shirt?
Oh,
no, I need.
I got some
you know,
getting
I
made
need
right
the
now.
merch.
I got some coming in right now.
Dude, look how bad my haircut is. Every time I look at this screen, I just want to punch myself.
I know Vince even got a better haircut than you.
I don't know. That's rare. No, Vince always got.
Yo, Vince, that
Vince-
lens is on your desk, by the way.
Dang. So what else is new? How's the lady doing, man?
Man, the lady is great. She's killing it at work. She's got some big plans. She's figuring out as far as where she wants to go with business and her. Yep, reality TV show. So no, she wants to start her own business, stuff to do with like kid therapy and all that stuff. She's just trying to figure out all that, and she wants to get into
Dude, that's like
doing her own thing.
that sounds
you know?
insane. Like,
Right.
you hear most people be like, "Yo, I'm gonna start a business," and it's like, "Yo, what are you gonna do?" I'm gonna sell cupcakes. I'm gonna
Right,
coffee,
right, like,
I'm gonna do
she's-
avocado. Nah, I'm gonna do child therapy.
Right, and I mean, she's going through the process. She's put herself through a year-long internship under one of the best, J.C. Chambers. That was her mentor and everything.
Man.
Yeah. so-
Rest in peace. to
Yep,
JC.
J.C. was a great dude. I met him a couple times. Really good dude.
You know, we were working on a pretty big project for him when he passed.
Yep.
Well, I left the team, but
Yep.
that started that, like, we were pretty fortunate. Got to actually sit down with
Oh,
him for a couple hours and
Genius.
pick his brain.
Yeah.
And
Really good dude.
yeah, he was one of the first people whose approach, like, even though it was like semi-faith based,
Right.
I thought the approach was
magnificent. Right.
it
And
was like the best faith.
right. He didn't push
never pushed.
it wasn't really push on, and Liz is the same. That's why she
was-
told him when
Like, to me, that's how faith-based people should be.
right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
it's it's a no judgment zone. I remember he would always say that, be like, "Yo, we're not here to judge. Like, we're an accepting."
That was his big thing.
Yeah.
Yep. And like I said, I only met him twice, but you could just tell. You know, he was a very respected dude.
He's one of those people where it's like, when I'm losing my shit or like I'm not calm and collective, I just want to, like, I think of him. I'm like, God, I need to be more like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right,
I think,
right.
like someone at peace. When you're
Right.
at peace at all times, nothing can get to you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, he just felt, to me, he represented that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But also, I think of Jay-Z, weird, but like I think of some Denzel characters where it's like where it's the
Right.
the characters like that. But man, I bet you
But real life,
like
like
I bet you like sometimes on his own when he's home, when he's by himself, when he was by himself, it's gotta, that job has to be the hardest job in the world.
oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
everyone
even when my
puts their
girlfriend does it
weight on
now, she's at Children's Home Society, and I mean, like, obviously she doesn't come home and tell me everything that's happening, but you can tell, like, it wears on her, and
Yeah,
but she loves it.
I bet his wife was probably the strongest woman
Oh,
on earth. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Because like, it reminds me of not like the same direct correlation, but like Watchmen. It's like, who will watch the Watchmen? That saying always, that saying,
Yep.
I extrapolate that saying out to everything. Because like someone like JC, a counselor, his job all day is to take in other people's pain and try to guide them through it. And then
Right.
like at the end of the
And
day,
then he's
who
got
does
to
that for
organize
him?
that in his head. And
Yeah, like, so like to me, I always think of those kind of people, and I wonder like, how did they
Right.
at the end?
That's
of the
my
day,
girlfriend, and it was really hard for me because, like, I'm not the most empathetic dude. Like, it's just not my DNA like it is with her, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I give a shit, but it's so hard for me to, like, take in what she's, because I don't see it.
And her, I bet you she's so empathetic where she can read cues before
Right.
verbal communications even. Like, you could walk in her room and she could read you, probably.
Right,
You know what
and
I
she
mean?
does that. Like, I mean, that's her job. She assesses everything, and she tries not to, but it's in her DNA. Like, that's how she does things. Like, she could be right where she's at now. I mean, not as far, I guess, but she could have been a childhood therapist before she even went through all the education. The education just taught her that much more, you know.
But
Like,
she had what it took.
She's already, she's
got what it
basically a prodigy in what she does. Like, she's
Yeah.
one of the youngest people at where she's at, and she's killing it. And she's killing it. People, like older people, look up to her because she knows so much. She reads all the time. She's going to every different, you know, schooling she can just to get better at what she's doing.
Dude, she's like,
doing.
she's killing it out.
She's mediating now. She's going. She got a mediation. Like,
Yeah, she should definitely open her own thing.
yeah, I look up to her.
And then
but she's not in a hurry. She just wants to experience. She wants to understand everything, and she wants to check everything out before she just jumps into doing one thing. And she's got so many options. It's hard for her to choose now.
And that's the thing too. Is like usually people go do their own thing when it gets to a point where at their day thing, they hit a roadblock or they hit hurdles or they hit like things that try to stop their progress. And as long as she's like still able to grow and develop as like, you know, in her field doing her day thing, then yeah, I don't see any. But like if she's got that itch to like start her own thing.
Yeah, it's coming.
Then like she's set because she's got you on deck. You know what I mean? Like you can do all like.
She loves what she does now. It's not even that. It's just like, how long can you do that, or how long do you want to do that when you have all these plans? You know, like you wish you could be there for everybody all the time, but it's like eventually you got to step out and do your own thing.
That's dope.
So I respect her for that because she's just she loves what she does and she shows up every day. And
that just tells me you both got that growth mindset. You know what I mean?
Right. I wouldn't be with her if she didn't. You know, like.
Yeah, dude. Oh man. So dude, we need to talk about shooting a commercial after this too. Cause I need you to star in something for me.
Yep, and she's down too. Well, she has got no other choice.
All right.
As Alyssa. Yep.
Dang, man. So, what do you think has been the hardest part about taking over social media for a brand that's not? Because now you're doing external stuff where it's like you're not the face, right?
Right. And
so how's that? How you dealing with that? Because like honestly, like when I switched to doing stuff where I'm the face, I'm like, yo, it's kind of easier because I don't have to direct. I don't have to.
Right.
I can just be myself. So how you dealing with working with a brand that where the face of it is something more like it's not a person, it's more of like
right, and that's kind of what I was doing
floating.
Before here, and obviously like there wasn't as much heart behind like branding that other place I was at. I'm not even gonna say the name because they don't deserve the attention right now.
The past is the past.
The past is the past, and they're trash. But
you can check Tanner's wiki if you need it.
Yeah, you can find me on Wiki, or you can find me. You can just look at Instagram or something, whatever. But like going from that to doing my own thing, like obviously I have so much more passion because fitness is what I love to do. That's my hobby.
Yeah.
Like bodybuilding, I will be on stage next year. Like. That's my life. That's what I care about. That's why I do what I do, so it allows me to train. Like, that's why I have my personal training business, is so I can pay my bills and still train.
See, like, to me, that little sentence right there, what you just said, to me, it's funny you call me and Vince and all of us artists. Like, to me, that's an artist mindset.
Right.
Where it's like, I'm going to do whatever I can to get to the thing that I love doing.
Right.
That's an artist mindset.
Right.
I'm sorry, but
right.
I don't know if someone's told you, but you've reached that threshold. Bro.
Right, and that's what I want to do. I want to train myself. Like,
so do you think at Snap the difference between this and the old branding is that do you feel you have more control? Is there more trust?
Snap, my buddy bought the gym, and he's letting me run with it. He's letting me be the face of the team. Like, I don't have to report anyone. I'm not working extra hours or anything. He's paying me well, and I get to be there from the start, just like I was over there. Like, I get to be there from the start. I get to build it from the start, but I have so much more knowledge now.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm going to be able to put that into the gym. I'm going to be able to take my trainers and help them build their brand. That's my only goal. It's not even about me. It's about building my trainers, because if my trainers can bring in people, I get paid more, they get paid more, the gym gets paid more. And like right now, money's my focus. Family, money, and fitness. Like that's what I'm focused on right now. I'm not really worried about making anyone else happy except for the people that are in front of me.
Yeah. No, that's dope, man. I'm glad that that's what your mindset is at, because for me it took fucking like losing everything and going blind for me to realize like the things I need to focus on.
Right.
Because like if you would have asked me like a year ago before all this bullshit, like the most important things to me would have been like clients, like the money, and like shit like that. But now it's just like I don't even care, bro. Like,
Right. It's like you gotta take care of yourself before any of that's getting taken care of. Like if you don't take care of the gas in your car, your car isn't going anywhere. Like you got to take care of that first. What up, dude?
Yo, it's so funny having James in here. He's our 11-year-old intern.
Oh yeah.
You know James?
I've seen him a couple times.
Yeah, he used to be before we drafted him to Kaizen, he used to be the mascot for the pho restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
12, yeah, but he was a free agent for a while. I was like, yo, let's scoop him up.
Pho's got the best hot pot in town.
Bro, you're talking. There's two of these guys in here, man. Like,
You guys should have hot pot Sundays around here at Kaiser.
So I'm gonna announce something. We got a new show called the Hot Podcast.
Oh no!
Hey, yeah. You're gonna
no.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So it's like 4 people around that big ass table over there that we got.
Bro, I want to talk about my first hot pot.
Podcast but after every bowl, we put in another scoop of pepper flakes. It gets hotter and hotter. It's like hot ones, but it's a hot podcast.
Okay, I'm down. Like I don't even like spicy food, but if it's hot pot, I'm so in. But my first hot pot experience, man. My girlfriend
was it at Vince's spot?
No, it wasn't. My girlfriend's got a bunch of Asian friends, and I didn't know this, and she's like, "We're going to my Asian friends, and we're gonna eat some."
Your
hot
girlfriend
pot.
had Asian friends?
A bunch of them.
If you would have known,
she gets her nails done by them.
If you would have known that before y'all started going out, would you have gone out?
Oh yeah. I
Just kidding.
I mean, I'm not that racist.
I bet that's a hard pass.
No, but like, and I'm like, we're going to a house full of Asians. They're all family. Like, it's a bunch of people. We
how hood are these Asian people?
Bro, they're not that hood, but we walk.
Oh, really?
No, they were married to like white men, and like it was just crazy. I walk in, there's 20, 30 people in this house, like kids, adults. I'm like, already like this is awkward. I don't know any.
You're like at an Asian Brady Bunch.
But they have this long table, and they got both these pots sitting in the middle, and all this raw food. I'm like, oh, how come none of this food's cooked? That's my first thought. Squid, like a bunch of. I'm like, and all of a sudden they like showing me how to do it, bro. I sat there and I ate for probably 2 hours. Like I'd eat, stop, take a break, we just hang out, and I just keep eating. Food just kept getting put in front of me. So that's when Asians became my favorite race.
Yo, you want to know a secret
ever?
With hot pot?
All you Asians are my favorite.
Yo, that's right. You heard Tanner say it.
Yep.
You want to know the secret? A light beer on ice. Beer on ice. While you're doing hot pot, cools you down. Doesn't fill you up because it's more water than anything.
Right.
But because it's an endurance. It's like the pacer test.
Yep.
It's not a dash.
No, it's not.
Hot pot is an endurance. It's like cross country.
Right, especially when you have that much raw food.
Yeah, so you gotta like
that like you only get 1 to 2 days to eat that stuff, and then it's like, and they had pounds. Like I'm talking pound, like probably 5 pounds of shrimp, 5 pounds of steak, 5 pounds of.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Before the summer's over, you're coming over. We're gonna do last summer for Nicole's birthday. We did a rooftop hot pot.
Yeah, and I missed that.
We had 3 hot pots rolling on the roof of our building, dude. It was so sick.
Oh,
it's
not yours.
Oh, what's she?
You want to spit a verse?
You want
to spit a verse?
Can she say anything? I don't know how babies work.
No, I don't either, really. Hey, let go. Hey, let go.
Yo, have some technical difficulties with the baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Oh, baby Cam.
You're grounded. You're grounded.
Oh, my gosh. Dang, Tanner. So is there anything else that you've been working on or that's been taking up your time?
Just my training, man. I've been killing it in training. We had a powerlifting meet. I had a client. do
How does a powerlift team work? I don't think of that as a team sport. How does that work?
So Saturdays at 8 a.m. we have powerlifting team at Primal. We work on our squat, deadlift, bench. It's just group training. We just run people through a program, and we focus on one lift a day. Get better at it. I had a client PR in her worst lift. She hates the deadlift, and she went from 285 to 300. That's a female.
Dang.
Lifting 300, which is awesome. Not taking anything away from female, but
So there's a chick
very rare around here. Oh,
there's
the
a
boss.
chick out there that can
She's a beast.
lift me twice. You're saying?
Yeah.
Easy, no problem.
Yep.
Dang, Tanner. You know what's crazy? Ever since we got this podcast studio, I feel like all we've been doing is music-related stuff. What do you think the chances are, now that you are, I'm going to say it, professional video guy,
Yeah.
what do you think the chances are that we could get YP to come back?
Oh man, there's no chance. Like,
No, I'm talking 100% comeback, bro.
man, I tried to do a
Hit the
free
gym.
video for him.
Hit the gym, release
Right.
an EP, do a music video,
Bro.
all that.
Yeah, while gaming.
Wild game.
He can do it all. Like, I even told him I'd organize his schedule for him. And I'm the worst at organizing
Do you
schedules.
think it's the gaming money? He's kind of like, I don't need this rap money no more.
No, I think it's just the kid. You realize he's got to invest a lot more into music. That's a big investment. Like, it's definitely not a small investment. Oh, that's all you want is some music.
All right. Well, on the topic of music and investment, today's sponsor is Kaizen Studios. That's right, everybody. Kaizen Studios. Are you a musician, artist, anybody trying to make something? You like live video? You like photos? You like video? You like all that? CG, design, posters, vinyl cutting, cookie cutting, all of that. Hit up Kaizen Studios. That's it. Run by your boy Vince and Sam and JGMEDIA. Boom. Back to the podcast. Oh, yeah. Hold that mug up, Tanner.
Kaizen.
Yeah.
These things are dope.
Yo, found on the corner of 6th and Main, across from Wiley's. So, yeah. Swing by it. Look at the sign. Don't go in the door. It's a private space. Thank you. All right. Dude, that's it.
Like, follow.
Yeah.
Or don't. I don't give a shit.
Like, follow, whatever. Just don't come here. Like, you
Just
know?
don't come.
Like, come by, don't come in. Like, that's the funniest. Like, you know how many bum-ass friends I have that hit me up, like, weekly? It's like, yo, let me come by and just kick it. I'm like, I don't pay out the ass to sit in here and kick it. I'm sorry.
Right.
This is a no kick it zone. We're here to work.
Right. This is where the work. If we want to kick it,
Dude,
we'd still be in my apartment.
You feeling that?
Yeah.
You feeling that change in your life now that
I
you're a
do.
production man? Now that you're
Yeah.
doing video
Oh
content?
man, and having a
People be-
kid, like,
Yeah,
it's
people
so
still
hard.
hitting you up to do nothing.
Like, I'll be editing a video while having a kid, like, cry, and like, people don't realize the focus you have to have when you're like trying to cut stuff.
You're going frame by frame, especially the
Frame-
stuff
yeah,
you're
right.
doing. You know, like
Right, like everything's
You gotta
frame
match,
by frame,
yeah.
and then I got a kid crying. I have my workouts to get in. I've been doing all that.
I got James here
I'm a-
crying about
I'm
something.
a
all the
full-time day dad now. Full-time day dad, and I'm killing it.
Yeah, dude, I think you're doing great.
I feel good about
I
it.
don't know if any of your Asians have told you,
My kid's still alive, 6 months old. Like,
but as your main Asian, I'm proud of you, Tanner.
yeah, you are my main
You
Asian.
killing it, bro.
Vince got to be my second one.
Yeah, this is the second one.
And
Vince
that means
is-
you're my third.
JG's the fourth somehow.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, we've converted him to Vietnamese.
Oh, I know. He's
Yeah.
straight Fuji now.
JJ's
I took his
Vietnamese.
camera.
Oh, how do you feel about this? Let's talk about this, Tanner, because, yo, last time, episode 1, we talked about the N-word. What is this, episode 30?
Oh, we did talk about
Yeah.
the N word.
Now, Vince has told me Vietnamese people closer related to black people than Chinese people. Thoughts.
I don't even know how to have thought on that.
Thoughts.
They did a new research that compares ancient kin Vietnamese people, which is where Sam and I come from.
Vince says,
Their genetic genome is more closely related to
that we're
some
black.
peoples in Africa, present
He's in the background right now.
people in China. Because the prevalent thought used to be Vietnamese people
Look at Tanner.
must come from China, right? But now the research says now
Vietnamese people. We went from Africa, went all the way.
I think everyone
skipped
came from
China.
Africa, though.
that's not a point to make.
Like,
Yeah,
everyone
I was
came-
like, yeah, you know.
like, it all started in Africa.
Yeah, but we left Africa first and we skipped China is what Vince is trying to
Right.
say.
So you just.
I don't know.
And then white people are so far away from the sun, they ain't got no tan. Like.
Dang, dude. So Tanner, if you could be Asian or white at this point, now that you know me,
I am half white, so.
if you could be half Asian, dang. All right, that was. I don't even know what question I was gonna ask because you know what? I felt stats. And I was like, I can't even do the math.
Man, I didn't really pass anything, or I passed everything just good enough.
Yo, have you shot?
I'm not proud of it, dude. I've shot a lot of people in my day. Yeah. Just kidding. I've never shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I don't think you have.
I've never shot anyone.
I think we're
I don't think you guys got to worry about me. I don't even own a gun.
Dude, now you can.
Now I can. I can carry it.
Without
I can just carry it wherever.
stick it down your pants.
Like, just looking stupid as hell. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if you have it, but showing it off, man. Like, I already don't feel comfortable around people that,
Yeah.
like, look suspicious. Like,
I love
don't be suspicious.
I love the people who like they open carry just to make a point,
Right.
And
Like,
then
I
all-
can do this.
and
Or
then all
it's not even to protect themselves. It's just,
No.
I can do this.
and all day it's just like all their posts are like, yo, I'm here, I'm protecting people, I'm not gonna die cowering in fear. It's like, dude, most concealed carry people in emergency situations, they end up hurting people.
Right.
They end up doing way more damage than being a hero. Like, everyone thinks they're a damn hero these days.
No.
I'm like, just because you play Guitar Hero doesn't mean you play
And
guitar.
that's what I mean. Like, just put it away or hide it or something. Don't be walking around with it like, yo, I got this.
Yeah. And why is it always mad racist looking people? Like, what is with that? Why have I never seen an open carry guy who looks like he'd be someone I want to hang out with?
Because he probably isn't.
I'm so confused.
He's like a redneck Donald Trump supporter.
You know,
And we all know how we all feel about Donald Trump. Even if you like him, you don't like him.
yeah, it's kind of like liking a sports team. You know, even if
Right.
you hate all the players, you like the sports team because of like the history
Right.
and because of like the things before those players. You know what I mean? It's about the legacy. It's not
Garbage.
about the players. No.
Yep.
I'm trying to be as politically appropriate as I can. Cause
Yeah, without getting
like
into
inside,
politics.
I'm like, yo, fuck Donald Trump. Like,
Right.
Up and down the street.
Oh, all day.
Yeah. Like, I'll yell that shit up and down the street. Fuck it. I ain't being
But it's like-
correct. You can suck a dick. A big fat. You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yep.
just how I feel. And, you know, Tanner, how's it been? Now that you're not just Hustle with Husman, now that you're Snap, do you feel like you have to change your public persona at all?
Nah, see, like, I don't even feel like I'm. I think it's still Hustle with Husman. Like, I'm still Hustle with Husman under Snap. Like,
Snap just
like
Snap
my
just
brand
writes the checks, baby.
Right,
Yeah.
basically, like, I get to be Hustle with Husman, do my work inside of Snap, just like I do at Primal. I love those places, so I'm gonna stay at both of them. Like,
Man, you know how I know you're not developing a mad ego? Because you can say stuff like that. Because, like, you know, I'm so egotistical. I used to be like, no, everything is Chan Fun. Everything's fucking Chan Fun.
but I mean,
But now it's like we got Gene and Cole. That's me and Vince's baby where we do commercial work.
right,
And then we got Kaizen. That's the studio.
right,
You know, then we got Chamlife. That's the podcast.
right. But it's all Cham.
Chan is just
At the end of the day,
Chan's
like,
just this idea. You know what I mean?
right, like,
Character I make up.
and I carry it around
Do you
wherever I'm at.
I was telling somebody this where it's like, you know, like Sam, you know Sam.
Yep.
Sam is like, I like to sit inside of my apartment. I like to hang out with my pets.
Yeah.
I'm a private person.
Yeah.
I like enjoying my alone time. I like quiet. I like peace. Cham is the person I had to make up to go outside.
And I mean, you got Cham, you got Sam, but what the people don't realize is you're also Cham.
Yo,
You're also Cham.
yo, I was about to be Cham for like 3 months straight because how fucked up my haircut was.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, it's here.
Yo.
What?
You thought Cham was gone?
I didn't know Cham was still in the building.
Yo.
This is-
Hold on, let me go get Cham. I'll be right back.
Cham.
Yo, I should have.
Chom!
I should have been Chom at the Polo G show. No, bitch, I'll sweat my ass out.
Yeah, how come you weren't Chom at the every time you go out in public, you should just go Chom.
You know, I'm thinking like once it's not 90 degrees outside and this wig doesn't feel like I have a beehive on my head. You know? Oh my god. Dude, I gotta give a shout out to our Linda.
Yep.
She hooked me up with this wig and it's changed my life.
It looks like it.
Yo, like no lie.
dope.
Like when you have this kind of hair, you can do a fuck you want, bro.
Yeah, people don't care.
I got this like Egyptian god energy when I have this shit on.
I believe it.
You know,
I believe
like
it.
people don't even want
That
to.
shit's thick.
People don't even want to talk to me. They scared.
Is this?
Yeah, and really, like if you look at the screen, I look like I could be Chinese Jamaican.
Yeah.
Chom,
Yeah, Chom. Chom, son.
bro, are you what do you? Let's talk about this. Since we're both alpha males who hide all of our pain and deal with a bunch of bullshit,
Yep.
and you know, we're the traditional males in the world. What do you do to unwind? What do you do to take the pressure off? What do you do when you find a second to breathe?
Honestly, bro,
What's your therapy?
lifting. Like that's everything.
No, that's bullshit. You can't just say, "Yo, what I do all the time."
I
is the
swear to
thing.
God, bro.
That's like someone saying, like,
I lift. Like I literally like, and for a while there, like I'd be getting pissed off, so mad that I couldn't even focus on lifting. Like, so like then I was just lost, and then I kind of
what'd you do then?
kind of
What's
just
that like?
kind of just got depressed and just would shut down, scroll through my phone, you know, and do that. Just going through the motions type shit.
This
But
thing? I call this the chicken wing knot.
But that's what I do instead of editing videos or even going to the gym, and I just couldn't focus. And now I've just like learned how to convert that energy back into the gym again. So like if I'm pissed off or I'm feeling some type of way, it's like, see ya, going to the gym, going to lift, and I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna fucking destroy everything in that gym. So that's my mindset lately. That's my therapy. It is and was my therapy, and it always will be, I think.
I just take a big fucking dab, and then I
Right.
come here.
Right.
Dab on the
Right.
hips, and I come here.
Yep.
And God, dude, you're right. I don't think that's the healthiest thing. At least not for me, because like my therapy escape does damage on my eyes. So I need to find a different thing. I need to be like you.
You need to just figure out. You said you wanted to get in art in other ways.
You know,
How do you do that?
maybe sculpting.
Yeah.
Do you need your eyes to sculpt?
I don't think you really need. Hey.
Yo, we get that on the baby cam. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, look, there you are. Say hi to the people.
Tanner, I'm not even sure that's your baby.
Way too cute to be mine.
I was gonna say you kind of like.
I actually walked through the hospital. I was like, traded out my ugly baby.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
to grab this one.
I was like, what happened to your
Hey.
ugly baby?
No. She's a savage though, so
Dude.
that's how I know she's actually mine is because she don't care about how anyone.
You must have those recessive, good-looking genes because they
Oh.
don't really show on you, but they popped out on her. Shout out to Paula G.
Don't judge me. Man.
Popped out on her. Dude, look at this baby.
This is her first sucker. Don't judge me. She getting sugar. She loves it. So.
You know what? Baby's gonna. Whoa, dude.
She loves it.
How do you deal with all the drool?
I just.
Is there
you know,
drool
I just,
everywhere on you?
Oh yeah, I just change her clothes.
How do you show up to meetings with drool on you?
Yeah, like how you gonna do that? You gotta answer him.
All right, time for the baby cast.
Nah, I'm good. I'll get it.
Tanner's good. Yo, is that a Iconic Remedy shirt?
This is iconic.
How do I
Remedy
get an
shirt. Let's
Iconic
talk
Remedy
about
shirt?
Iconic.
Yo, Jacob?
He's in town.
Jacob, where the fuck you at? Yo, will you snap him right now?
Yep,
He's in town.
he's in town.
He should come do a podcast. We need to talk about CBD. I feel like
He's the man to talk about.
I feel like
CBD.
he's the man. I feel like Jacob, where the hell you at? Come to the podcast. Come on. Jeez. Come on.
I was actually gonna ask him to come,
I feel like he's the man.
but his dad like blew out the tendons in his quads, so he's at the hospital. So that's what he's dealing with right now.
Dang, dude, that's
So
wild.
I hope his dad, he had surgery and everything. Hope he's doing well.
Yo, shout out. Is that what he's in town for?
He was already coming to town, but it happened as he was already had it planned. Let's see if we can find Jacob on the.
Oh, come on, baby. Come, don't put the candy on the
Hey.
chair. Come on,
Yo,
baby.
come on.
All right, don't worry. That's what we got James for. He'll clean it up.
Yep,
James is the-
intern.
James is the intern. So, are you in charge of like finding the trainers too at this spot? Or
Yep. So
is that kind of like a?
I've been taking care of all that because I've just kind of already. I just wanted to take care of that because it's like I won't put my name under anything where trainers aren't doing their jobs. I don't like no half squats.
Yeah.
Like I want to make sure the
And pulling
trainers.
the easy
And I want these trainers. I really want these trainers to be successful, and I want them to want to train where they're training. I don't want them to. Like, I don't care if they have other gyms where they train at and stuff. Like, I don't care how they build their business. I want them to build their business with their name inside Snap and enjoy it, make money, help clients.
Nice.
That's what I want their focus to be
That's
on.
really
So, like,
smart. Instead of Snap trying to get these people to be like exclusive. Like,
right, I'm not trying to make them sign nothing. Like, if your client likes you, they want to train with you. They don't want to train
Yeah.
with another trainer
I like
or
that
being
mentality.
stuck
I
somewhere.
think that's the way business is moving, where it's like why would you have someone sign a contract to be stuck in some bullshit if it's not a good experience for everyone? You know what I
Right.
mean?
I'm not trying to lock anyone in on anything. Okay, you're done with this.
I'll eat it.
So
Just kidding, I got diabetes. I can't eat that, Tanner.
you got to keep you healthy.
Dang, man. All right, so you see me out here, Tanner. What's a health tip for your boy Sam?
A health tip: drink all the water.
Dude, what is the best way to remember to drink water? Cause like you know what my job's like. You've been doing it.
Yeah,
You just sit there. And
Yeah,
You don't.
you gotta make it a habit. You just gotta do it enough. Whether that means get a gallon jug and try to drink it within the day, or create it. To
Is
where
that
your
a
body,
thing?
Yeah.
You still do that? Cause I see some people.
I don't really do that so
with the
much
jug?
anymore. Like
Like,
I
I always got the
I just
jug.
pretty good. I've been drinking the shit out of the Gatorade Zeros lately.
Bro.
Hey, you're just
As a diabetic health tip of the episode.
Gatorade.
Gatorade Zero is where it's at. Since they introduced that
Oh,
shit,
it's crazy how good it tastes.
it tastes just like Gatorade. It's life changing.
Whoa.
They need the scientists behind Gatorade Zero. They need to go to every other drink company and make a zero version
Right.
of every drink.
Right, and Gatorade Zero, it doesn't taste any different. It blows my mind. I've been talking about this for the last 2 weeks. Like, yellow Gatorade still tastes just as good.
And like it's no sugar.
Right,
People don't realize how much sugar Gatorade has.
right.
It blows my mind.
Like 21 grams a serving.
bro.
That's crazy.
All right.
People don't realize how much sugar they're taking in anyways.
Dude, okay, so I have a friend named Danny, and we went on a snack run. I looked at his wrappers. We played video games for 2 hours, or like 4 hours probably. I don't know. Whatever, half a day.
Oh.
He left all of his wrappers and bottles at his area. I added up all the sugar, dude. This motherfucker took in like 400 grams of sugar in like
Easy.
2 hours.
It's so easy to do though. Like I could eat like probably a pound of Sour Patch Kids in a sitting.
I think that's my biggest health tip. Anybody, no matter where you are at, what point of life, cut the sugar.
Cut the sugar.
Cut the sugar
Yeah.
as much, and cut the things that turn into sugar,
Right.
like sugar.
Right. It's all garbage.
Yeah.
Gonna
Like
kill us
straight up
all.
sugar is bad.
Right.
Sugar is so bad.
Eat fruit, get your sugar from that, and then be done with it.
Yo, I've been I look at it's weird. Like I used to make fun of the keto diet. I
Mm-hmm.
used to make fun of paleo and stuff. And I'm like but since keto is such a popular diet right now, a lot of it I can modify it and it fits under like diabetic guidelines. So like I can do way more carbs than normal keto, but I can't be doing like normal carbs, you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So like thank God for trendy diets, seriously, cuz like everything at
Right.
Costco is like keto or like
Right, and I look at keto as a more. I mean, obviously your situation is completely different, but more of a short-term, like diet. Like I can see people doing it for a little bit, but I could not live like that.
yeah, it's like the actual keto diet
Like-
is insane.
Yeah, or like I just can't put a label on like my nutrition. Like I'm not a vegan. Like vegans can't eat honey. Like what?
Bro, I need to get a close up on your face. You look so mad about
Yeah, I am pissed out. You can't eat honey. You're gonna say I'm a vegan, and you're not gonna eat honey because that's what vegans do. Like, oh yeah, we're doing this vegan thing. I want to eat honey, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, shout outs
That's fucked up.
shout outs to vegans that are like, yo, we don't want to hurt animals or anything, so that's why we live this lifestyle, but like, you gotta think about like
all the animals getting killed to protect the plants.
I don't even know. Like, I get it. I get their fight, but I'm like, yo, like, you know, like, the plants that you eat, they aren't grown in the most ethical way either, bro. Like,
right.
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, pick your fights. I got
Right.
nothing against vegans, but
Nah. I just
not
couldn't
my
live
thing.
it.
Not my thing.
Like I see a lot of bodybuilders going vegan now too for health reasons. And
I'll
stuff.
go vegetarian. I can do vegetarian.
Like
but
I don't know if I can
can't
do it as long as I can just keep the nutrition I'm eating. I'm not saying I won't go vegan or won't go
Yeah, don't close that door.
pescatarian for like people do it for like a year just to try it out. You know,
Yeah.
I might do that, but right now, no. Linear diet, keep it simple, and
All right, let's give one more tip, Tanner.
one more
Let's
tip.
say someone's watching this and they're like, I want to get into what Tanner's doing. What would you tell somebody? Like how someone looks up to you. Someone's like, I want to be like Tanner.
As far as
Like, you know, like taking this course of like
just doing what they
doing
want.
what you love.
Man,
Like,
you just
what's
gotta-
the first step?
Well, first you gotta have a vision. You gotta know what you want to do, and two, you gotta get started. You just gotta do it. Like me, I jumped out of work and went straight into training, and just, I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it the way I did it.
Yeah.
You know, because I struggled until now. Pretty much, I'm still struggling, but like, I struggled hard that first year.
Yeah.
Like, lost everything. You know, like wasn't paying my bills on time, and it sucked. So it's like, you got to take a risk, though, at some point. Whether it's going part-time at a job or whatever it is, you got to take a risk, and you got to do it. Don't wait, because you're going to regret waiting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never too late to start, but you're going to wish you started right now.
That's exactly what I agree with, because like I think of the Nike slogan, and their original slogan is the best slogan for any brand ever. Just do it.
Yep.
So I'm trying to like make something similar, and it's been get started.
Right,
get started.
Get started.
Because like it's always the first. It's getting started is always the hardest part. I feel like.
It is. It's the scariest part. It's like you don't know what the outcome's going to be, but I also don't believe in a plan B, so it's like you're either going to do it or you're not.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it. Like,
I really believe in like willing. I don't believe in like that's how it's meant to be, or like that's destiny. I'm not a really big fan of destiny.
Right.
Like I don't believe in that things are set the way they're supposed. I don't believe in that shit at all.
no, I don't either.
I believe in like, yo, if you want something, you gotta go make it. You
Right.
gotta go take it.
Totally
like,
agree.
Like that's how I see it. So
Right.
like, and you gotta get started. Boom,
Get it
Kaizen.
done.
Get started. Get started.
bop.
Get started. Bam, 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 bam. Oh snap! I almost blew up the cameras.
You
All
know,
right, we
changing them
spoke
too
hard.
fast.
All right, Tanner. Well, before we go, people know how to find you.
Oh, yeah. At Hustle with Husman on everything.
Also with Hughes.
At Hustle with
Yo,
Husman.
I'm so glad you're back for the video podcast, because you were the first podcast, bro.
Right. That was in the apartment.
I was so nervous. I don't know
People
why.
didn't even know you had legs.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
People didn't know I had legs.
People didn't know we were like bodies. They thought we were
Right.
just voices.
Your voices. And
Now we real. But yeah, guys, before we go, thanks for tuning in. Once again, that was Tanner Husman. Check out today's sponsor. First sponsor is Kaizen, the place to be. And then, of course, as always, milk and cherry. Milk and cherry. ShaneArt.com, baby. Tanner, thank you so much. Got the baby.
say bye. Say bye.
All right.
Crabby.
And we out of here. Thanks, Tanner.
Yup.
How lucky am I?